Be on Route US 378. Back to you all.
All right, thank you so much, Dana. Well, it is Green Thumb Thursday, where we give you the tips and tricks you need to help your gardens flourish. And as many of you know, April is National Garden Month, a month full of engaging with and appreciating your garden.
And today we're digging into something that affects your yard, your wallet, and even the environment. We're talking about native plants and cultivators. They aren't just pretty, they're pretty powerful.
And we are joined by Carol and Randall Isherwood, owners of Gardeners Outpost, to tell us why going native is the way to grow. You see what we did there? Whoa! Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Okay, we got to talk about why are native plants just so powerful and good for our gardens?
They increase the biodiversity. So they don't just feed like the bees and the butterflies and the flowers, but they also feed some of the larval stages of our beneficial insects that we bring in.
Oh, the good insects.
Okay, I was going to say.
Right.
Yeah, because they act as hosts also, a place for them to live.
So these right over here in front of us, are these kind of those host plants, or these are examples of them? What do we have here in front of us?
Yeah, these are examples of different host plants for various species.
Okay.
So you have a lot of birds and bees and butterflies that'll feed off the baptisia, which this one right here will be spectacular in about 2 weeks. It's big and full.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and even like your ferns, there are several types of moths or butterflies that will have their larval stage on there or use the plant for protection.
Oh my goodness. Also, talking about the bees, y'all, they are so important. If you see a bee, don't kill it, because we need them. We need the bees. They are so important to so much that we have in our environment. They're incredibly important. All right, my friends. Now, if you're trying to pick out what native plant is best for your garden, any tips or tricks? Is it based off of like the type of soil you have, how much you're gonna water it?
You need to know what type of sunlight you have.
Got it.
Sun,
Okay.
shade, and you have to keep in mind the size of the plants. Some of our natives can get very large because it's native.
Right.
Yeah, so you just want to keep some of those things in mind.
Yeah, other than that, it's if you're trying to bring in like the beneficial like lacewings or ladybugs, you want to plant the flowers that had the little tiny flowers on them versus the larger flowers, that's more directed towards your bees or your butterflies.
So the smaller,
The little tiny flowers,
Yeah.
okay, little flowers versus the big ones.
Right, we'll bring in your beneficial insects like your ladybugs, lacewings, that kind of stuff.
Okay, any tips for how to care for our native plants? Is there a certain type of soil that we need to be trying to get, or is it because they're native, they can just thrive in any condition?
They can thrive in our native soil.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
There you go.
native plants in the
Once
native
they're
soil.
established, you reduce your watering. I mean, they really can thrive on their own because, I mean, that's the point. They're native.
Okay, so we don't have to go out and buy very expensive, like fancy mulch. Your dirt's gonna do.
Pretty much, yeah. When you're first planting them in the ground, you want to have a little extra organic material there. But other than that, really,
Once they're established.
they're good to go.
Oh, okay, so it's just making sure we establish them.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Carol, Randall, thank you guys so much for stopping by this morning. We appreciate it, and this is a great step forward to not only helping the environment, like we said, our wallet and our garden. So we appreciate you guys stopping by.
Yes, so good. Such good information there. All right, my friends, we're going to put this on our website, WLTX.com, because we know so many of you have green thumbs and want to, of course, make sure that our native plants are thriving and flourishing. All right, my friends, on the other side of this quick break, those aboard that historic Blue Origin space flight, they're facing some backlash this morning. We'll tell you what people online are saying and how some of the crew